Hey guys, what's up? As you can see, there's no boat behind us here, and I apologize for the mess here in the shop. Boat sold. Should have our new boat next couple days. But in the meantime, I want to start a new thing. It's going to be the Redneck Fishing Tip of the Month, or tips in this case. So basically what these tips are just things that can make fishing maintenance a little bit easier or faster. And there's things that you can buy that make this quicker, but this is just a little simple ways, little tricks, gimmicks, gadgets, whatever you want to call them, to make things a little quicker. If you're like me, you don't have a whole lot of time because you're working a full-time job and fishing and got the kiddos and doing all the other fun stuff. So this is just something that speeds it up a little bit. So what we got over here is we have got a reel that needs some new line on it. What we're gonna do is figure out a way to use a household item to strip all this reel off, or all this line off, because it takes time to strip all that line off the reel, and I don't have that kind of time. What we're going to do is come over here, and I've got a simple household drill. Lots of people are going to have this in their house. Your husband's got it, your wife's got it, whatever. You should have one of these drills around, and if you don't, you need to go buy one, because there's going to be a reason you need it at some point. Now, yes, can you go buy a line stripper like this and strip all the line off your reel? Absolutely. But these things can cost tens, if not 20s of dollars. Who's got money for that? Not me. So, what you do is, I'm just going to set the camera down here so you can see the setup. There we go. It's a real simple process. Take the line, take you a drill bit and a drill, and just wrap that line around it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 10, 12 times, whatever it takes. And then simply, oh, maybe I'm going the wrong way. Yep, I went the wrong way. Now, scratch that. This is much easier. I'm making it more difficult than what it is.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know what I'm doing apparently. So what you do is you take the line, and then you take it and you actually just tie it in a knot around the drill bit. Real simple. Real simple. Pull this back, get it spinning. You can see the lines building on there. Let's see how fast we can spin it off there. And instead of buying a line stripper, spending all that money, boom, looky there. Household drill does it for you. Now we just got to take the old line off. Okay, that's kind of, that stuff does not want to come off there. Ow. Yeah, you don't want to do that either. Get off there. Shoot. If I run it in reverse, that's going to take forever. Crap. Okay, so on the line stripping thing, update on that: use an old drill bit, don't use a new one. I couldn't get the line back off of it, so I'm just kind of had to throw that one away. Use an old rusty one, don't use a new one. Kind of learned my lesson on that one. Somebody made the comment, said, why don't you just use a torch and torch the line off with a little butane torch. I don't think I'm supposed to mess with fire, so I just use an old drill bit, piece of wood, whatever you can come up with, doesn't really matter. All right. Now the next one's putting the line on. This one's pretty nifty. Something you can do to put line on your reel in your downtime. You don't have to make a big deal out of this. You don't have to go out in the shop and take all this time to put line on, and you don't have to have one of those fancy line de-spoolers, or spoolers, reel spoolers, whatever you want to call it. You don't have to have one of those. We got a household item that you can use to spool your line to make it nice and easy, and plus you can do it in your downtime. And this, you'll see in a second. It'll make more sense. So when it comes time to saving time on putting the line on your reels, this is what I like to do. Instead of having one of those fancy line de-spoolers, de-reelers, whatever you want to call it, got your fishing line. And this is what I like to do, is come over here, just take your line. You got the holder. Just slide that baby on the holder there. Now look, we got a good way to despool our line. Plus it keeps a nice bit of tension on that so that you don't overspool your reel. So this is pretty handy. And really this is probably the #1 fishing maintenance thing that you can do while you're doing number 2. This didn't work very good. And for some of your bigger line spools, you can opt to leave the toilet paper on the end just to help hold that spool on there from falling off. Learn that the hard way. So that didn't work so good. That fell off there. Hey, get out of here! I'm trying to spool my line! Shut the door!
Everything about you